Time for our very favorite part of the show, Disgrace of the Week. As always, Ms. Calhoun, start us off.
I have to go there. The mean girls, including Congresswoman Lauren Boebert, just misbehaving badly at the State of the Union.
David.
As a famous poster from the 1960s said, war is not healthy for children and other living things. And that's certainly true for the Russian invasion of the Ukraine. That invasion was paid for and financed because of the irrational and irresponsible, short-sighted approach that has been forced on the West by environmental extremists to not use our own fossil fuels and not even to allow us to use nuclear power, which is completely green up and down the line.
Eric.
Well, I'm going the same place David went in terms of the war. This is something we really haven't seen, maybe the Balkan Wars, but that Europe and much of the world has not seen since World War II. This is serious, it's tragic, it's a hugely consequential and a particular disgrace to people in the U.S. Fortunately, they are a small minority who are finding ways to equivocate here, are finding ways to be less than vocal in their total support of the Ukraine, are finding ways to rationalize Putin's behavior.
Ian, we go to you for your Disgrace of the Week.
My disgrace of the week was the parliamentary disaster that was moving forward the camping ban in Aurora. To see freedom be taken away with such poor parliamentary procedure was really disappointing. To not learn from the lessons of Denver, that's our regional leadership. I'd say shame too to Mayor Michael Hancock. We don't have enough shelters. We know this system isn't working. And I would ask that we would rethink these kind of policies.
Time to see something nice. 1 minute left. Patty.
Tomorrow's the second anniversary of the first COVID case in Colorado. The only bright spot out of that, all the public meetings we now have access to remotely.
David.
Advance Colorado, which is a public interest law firm bringing a federal case against Colorado's campaign contribution limits, which are extremely low by national standards. And because regular candidates can't raise money in the normal way, it gives the advantage to the centimillionaires who can self-fund.
Eric.
With tongue firmly in cheek, to Lauren Boebert. She has brought new meaning to the word multitasking. She was not only able to tweet nonstop through that speech, and I mean multiple tweets a minute, but she found time and ability and resource within herself to also heckle the president. That's a rare accomplishment.
Ian, you're saying something nice.
I want to say thank you to all the advocates who work so diligently on financial assurances, and also to the senators of Colorado for sending letters and moving on policy to cap our wells to get this problem together. As the International Panel for Climate Change came forward this week to say how much work we had to do, we're seeing leadership from Colorado and pushing people to do the right thing. I want to remind people that they've announced this is the worst possible drought since the year 800, which is, by the way, when the people evacuated Mesa Verde.
And I'll give a quick shout out. Remember, if you're looking for up-to-date news on Ukraine, DW News available on 12.3 and every day at 4:30 here on PBS 12. Thanks to your support. That is all the time we have for this episode of Colorado Inside Out. For everybody here at PBS 12, I'm Dominic Dezzutti. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.